Right folks, thanks for joining us again. I'm just going a little spin along Argowan Street here from Greenock to Port Glasgow, where there is a new proposed, well it isn't proposed, it's happening, a new bike lane getting built in about 10 days time along this road here, along this road where, as you can see, albeit it's 6:30 at night, there it is there. Work starts here 17th of April to install a bike track, cycle lane on this extremely busy road that cars obviously have to be kept away from bicycles. As you can see here, a quick look at the width of the road here. It's about 30 feet wide, with the size of this huge big pavement here is a good 10 feet wide, much wider than any normal pavement that you see anywhere. So you wonder why, let's go back onto the road, you wonder why they need to spend all that money on a silly, I would reckon, as a cyclist, as you can excuse me while I set this again, as you can plainly see, I'm a cyclist. And it wouldn't bother me in the slightest if there was a bike track here or not a cycle lane, because there's enough width in this road for everybody without spending unnecessary funds on a load of crap, in my opinion only. This is my opinion only. You might have different opinions. If you do, please leave it down in the comment section below. But here's a van coming here. We're just crossing the new underpass for the new bypass road. So even though there's lorries and vans parked at either side there, that transit van passed me with huge amount of space to spare. A car could have overtook me there as well at the same time and still had another full lane worth. So the cycle lane's going to run right over. I fail to understand why. They could be more suited to fix the roads, never mind add stupid cycle lanes to it. You see the cycle lane in Greenock, they don't even use it. Your road cyclist guys, they're on the road. Cycle lane line there empty. So I'm led to believe that looking at the plans, this is Belhaven Street. I'm led to believe that the cycle lane will be coming straight through here and adjoining the road again. Up here. Now, you still have to go into the main road again from here and back there. Whereas if you cross at the Tesco there, there's a pedestrian crossing which takes you onto the waterfront and it takes you away down past there. And it's a more safer road for everybody. So I'm not sure what the story is. I read the article and there was no mention of cost that I've read so far, so they seem to be keeping the cost of this project quiet. So you see there's a cycle path being built here along the Corrie Park, which is fair enough, out the way, you know what I mean. As you can see, it's late, it's about 7 o'clock now at night, and there's still cars parked. During the day you can't access any of these public car spaces due to these businesses taking every single one of them up, and up and down here as well, the middle. You get the audacity to challenge you when you're trying to fish or something. What you doing? As part of my journey of the night, we are looking at what's been spent in this town and what's going to get spent in this town over needless garbage. Again, my opinion only. And we're coming to the next waste of money, which is $500,000 of the taxpayers' pounds get spent on it. And it's the Skelpies or whatever they're called. Dead ahead. Now I quite like them as to take photographs of them. They're actually very photogenic. But are they warranted? Do they need to be there? Did the £500,000 need to be spent on this? Instead of going to somewhere else, I'm going to take you. It would have been spent more wisely. There you go, but the Comet, it's went to ruin, you know. That's kind of world history, that, as well as local history. It's a real recognition of Port Glasgow as PS Comet. And I would like to, the £500,000 it's spent on these things, I would have rather, personally again, you know, as you heard there, we've all got our own opinion. Mine is, I would have wanted to save the Comet first. And as we were talking there, it should have been inside somewhere to keep it protected from the elements once and for all. All your old stuff up there in Glasgow has got your transport museums and stuff all inside it there, preserved pretty much forever, as long as they've got the funding for it, obviously. But so I'm going to take a wander over to these murals over here just to see if there's any representation for the Comet. At first glance it doesn't look like it, but we'll see how it goes. It's good that they've recognised the old shops that used to be about as well. I just hope they've got the Comet on there. And it doesn't look like it. So we've got, going at the end here, we've got Louis Chip Shop, which is just up for sale. There's your Louis. Fudgy's Cafe, it's not my time. Butler and Kinloch, it's before my time as well. James Tosh, Dunbar's is my time. Black Bull Public Bar. We've got Port Glasgow Cooperative Society, Prince of Wales Bar, and James Addison. I think that was in Church Street. Now, as far as I am led to believe with my reasonable history of the place, Black Bull Close was round about this exact area. I'm sure it was just off of Bay Street. I could be absolutely having a brain fart there at that bit. I'm sure. I'm sure it was. Where the place of the high flats, it was all same tenement kind of buildings as the Port Town Centre was. So, no representation of the Comet, there you go. So let's go to Comet Road here. Crossing Comet Road, soon to have no Comet beside it. And there, what's left of Comet there, folks. the skeleton. I'll take my camera off and go and have a peek. We'll go and have a peek in. It's the structure of it is it's roid to that much that using a crane to lift it just won't work. It just won't work, it will disintegrate. Let's see if we can get a look in here. So I can't really see that, it's just my hand isn't in there. Hopefully we can get a wee gander. Again, I'm just doing this blind, I can't see it. I can see my screen that's kind of relatively in the direction. But I don't know what I'm looking at. There we go. Soon to be gone. So you've got all the stuff here, look, a steamboat's tail. Steaming up the Clyde. The Comet. Comet was Europe's first steam-powered boat. Passenger vessel to operate successfully. It served Greenock, Helensville and Glasgow and began 2 centuries of travel by steamer and ferry up and down the Clyde and across the Clyde. So, there's you are here. So it looks like you can just see the skeleton in there. I'll take this round and see if we can get a better look. Excuse the shaky camera. Maybe see it better there. I'm doing this blind. Don't have a flip out screen in this wee pocket camera here. So that's that. You can add that into the Proclaimers lyrics now. Comet no more. Comet no more. Right, let's get up the road. So what do you think of that, guys? What's your opinion on the Comet getting dismantled and scrapped, basically? It's not even good enough for scrap. Leave your comment down below this channel. Everybody's got freedom of speech, so my opinion isn't right over anybody else's. But my opinion is I would have liked to have seen the Comet getting years ago getting preserved, you know what I mean? Not just now, it's too late for many years now. It's been too late for about 5-6 years to save it. But I'd have much rather the Comet get done first before any of these silly, well not silly, before anything else gets looked at and bought. And as a lady from Sunderland says, you can get funding and all that for this stuff anyway from lottery grants and etc. So there's no need for it to leave it there and rot away. So there we go, folks. Thanks for watching again. If you like this, please subscribe if you haven't. Click the like button. Much appreciated. I'll be back soon with another video. Catch you later.